I'm really curious to see how mermaids have sex. I am.
Oh my.
I was really thrilled when we heard that we were going to season 2 and that it was going to be 16 episodes. I mean, I would have been surprised, to be honest, if we didn't get a season 2, because I thought season 1 was so fantastic and it rated really well, and just, we had a lot of fans out there. And I thought with 16 episodes, that gives us a whole more time to develop characters and interesting storylines. Yeah.
Well, they must like us down at Freeform. So we're happy about that.
As soon as I found out, I literally just threw whatever, I don't remember what I had in my hand, but I threw it in the air and definitely had a few salty tears running down.
Oh. I didn't salty tear, but I rejoiced that I could pay rent for another year.
That rhymed as well.
Love tectohedron.
I think they have a very, very interesting bond, and it's all come very unexpected from mutual trust and needing help from each other and trying to understand each other. And I think there's definitely a huge connection between all three of them. I just think so much has gone on in that short space of time. I think they have a lot of inner issues.
Pressure,
They've got a lot to deal with,
Yeah, but you'd think, when you look at season 1, that's what drove season 1, is the establishment, first and foremost, of Rena and the mer people and these guys working in the ocean, and then that trio. I personally call it a love triangle. And I definitely believe they all really love each other, which is why it hurts in episode 10. It's quite sad,
and
episode 10.
It's all within this crazy stuff that's going on around them.
Yeah.
So it's never the core focus of what's going on. It's mainly about the drama surrounding it and the problems that they're trying to solve. But within that, then there's these little moments of obvious connection and stuff like that there. So I think that will continue. They've got so much to deal
I also think
with. All the relationships.
You two know you love each other, but I don't think any of the three people in the trio have figured out quite yet what the feelings are.
Rarely do you see I guess if we're putting in superhero terms and stuff, rarely do you see someone who's affected by a superhero's power trying to deal with that effect and try and get over that. So I think that's going to be exciting for season 2 and how that affects their relationship, how it affects our relationship. I think
yes,
I think
Ben and Rin will find it quite hard to be apart, because ultimately Rin is staying in the little town, so she can do her best to not crawl into bed with both of them, but ultimately, it's a little town. I think it'll be quite hard to truly avoid one another. Plus, there are huge emotions there, and I think it'll depend a lot on how your affliction progresses and whether it lessens if Rin stays away from him or whether it remains the same.
I think I'm going to be difficult, and I think Maddie would be like this too, and I think she really wants the answer to not have to be black or white. Mermaids or humans. I think that if we in life in general in the world can try and do both, that would be great.
That's a beautiful answer.
That's right. That's the
answer.
answer.
Because culture is also, what we're talking
exactly
about with the shapeshifters, and the beauty in life is being able to not have to pick one side.
Exactly, and I think that's exactly where Helen is, and me too. Me, Rena, the actor, is a foot in each world.
Yeah.
I'm the hybrid, so I go for both. But if I really had to, crunch came to crunch, then I'd obviously have to go with my mer peeps.
Mermaids.
My mer peeps.
I'm obviously team mermaid in every possible way.
I mean, because it would be either me. I'd probably choose mermaids because, come on, you're a mermaid. I can't imagine how many times I was 8 years old in a pool pretending I was a mer person. But in the show, definitely humans, because I feel like Xander's got a very set perspective and he's been through a lot, and it's going to be a hard uphill battle trying to gain trust with the merfolk.
I think if it came to a battle between humans and mermaids, I think it would be really hard for him, because all he wants is for Rin to be able to be on land. But I think he'd probably have to choose humans,
I love the idea of not having to pick a side.
Yeah.
But it's how many times, and that's what I love about our show too, how many times does one culture meet another culture? And and it ends peacefully. You know, usually like one culture is gonna absorb another or destroy another. It's like there's very rarely any middle ground in between it. So I think that conflict is like an interesting point of story.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. For
Stay tuned.
Season 2.